Welcome everyone. Won the MLB The Show Monday Game of the Week. Between the Houston Astros versus the San Francisco Giants. The game will begin shortly.
Live and on the air from the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit, Michigan. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the San Francisco Giants. It's interleague baseball on the show. Patrick Flaherty, a lefty from Georgia, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in is Gonzalez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
To short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, and see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
At the plate, Corey Moore, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Gonzalez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So now here is Cody Osborne looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the stretch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
1-1. 1-2 now. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, TJ Sanders, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Lane Anthony is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for the Astros. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Duncan Robinson, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Peter Fairchild is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bouncer up the middle, reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Standing in now, Logan Davidson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
To the plate now, Benjamin Jones. A pitch out, the throw, and even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
The 1-0. On the line, that's a base hit. Davidson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, Hero. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Into the box, Ross Houston pitches a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Josh leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he misses with it, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focusing on pitching.
Hot shot to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Garrett.
Next, it'll be Garrett Zuniga. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Hit hard, but foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Popped him up. Moore waits on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Eduardo Cora, and they could use a spark from him here. First pitch of the AB now. The 1-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Now to the plate, Jerome Makepeace. 0-1 the count. A runner at second, nobody out. Strike two taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Into the box now, Grant Levine. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0.
New ball, no strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
No outs, nobody on. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate now, Duncan Robinson. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. To the bag, and the runner will get back standing. In now, Gonzalez, a pitch out, the throw, and boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. The 1-0.
That's ball two.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
The 2-0 on the way.
3 balls, no strike.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Here it is, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1.
Nope,
And he
inside.
misses here for
Ball
ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in next, Corey Moore worked a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch.
0-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Now the 1-0. In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. As a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cody.
Into the box, Cody Osborne, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to minimize the damage here. Lifted into center field. Fairchild able to track it down for the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, 2-1 Houston. Leading off the inning, it'll be Sidney Verhoeven as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Sidney Verhoeven.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit out towards second. He's got it, and there's 1 away.
Batting 7. No left
Time
field.
for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
At the plate, Ian Mann. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8. The right fielder, Rafael Diaz.
Next, it'll be Rafael Diaz. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Off the
And
plate,
1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A ball and 2 strikes now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
2 out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Giants down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. So now to the plate, P.J. Sanders. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
P.J. Sanders.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's
Now a
good.
changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sanders is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Here now the 2-2. Freezes him, a strikeout looking.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Lane Anthony. Fouled off. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ball one.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch,
Down,
but it's 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Eduardo Cora.
Ready now is Eduardo Cora. He doubled his last time up. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Fairchild will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Patrick Flaherty.
The pitcher, Patrick Flaherty.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that'll get through into left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Into the box, Peter Fairchild, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, but the runner's back easily. Ready with the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Flaherty aboard here at first with nobody out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Into the box now, Logan Davidson. So take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He singled in his first AB. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Our score remains 2-1. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, here is Jerome Makepeace. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First offering. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd home run of the game, and with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Standing in now, Grant Levine. Says he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
So now to the plate, Duncan Robinson. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Two balls and no strikes.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. On to first. So they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
In now, Gonzalez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead. Number 53. Gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 53.
Stepping in now, Corey Moore. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. The 1-0.
pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Diaz is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Houston leads this one 4-1. So now into the box is Benjamin Joss. He singled first time up.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. At the plate, Ross Houston, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he fouls this one off. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Third baseman, number 1, Garrett Zuniga.
Now at the plate is Garrett Zuniga. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fouled away. The 1-2. Popped him up. Cora will wait on it. And that will retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. At the plate now is Cody Osborne. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Cody Osborne.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 home. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the fourth inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
Here's the first pitch to him. TJ Sanders is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, Lane Anthony. Pitch outside, the throw, not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. That evens it up 1-1. Sanders, the runner at second with one away. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Eduardo.
Next up for the Astros, Eduardo Cora, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
That's a ball.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. This is foul right side. Here comes the 1-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here now the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Might have gone after ball 4 there, as this one's fouled away off to the right. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Astros lead 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The first baseman, Sidney Verhoeven.
And now the first pitch.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
To the plate now, Ian Mann, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Left fielder looking up, and it's into the bullpen. A home run. Solo shot here to left, and the Giants draw closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Rafael Diaz, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Diaz, just a 19-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now that. Number 15.
Robinson Chavez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33. Robinson Chavez.
Nolan Flanagan will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 16. Nolan Flanagan.
Jamari Baylor is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Now playing shortstop. Number 3. Jamari.
Lawrence Reno will also enter as he takes over at third base. Wendell Hadley is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 38. Wendell Hadley.
Willie Abreu is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Number 0. Willie Abreu.
Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Sharp ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck, sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Peter Fairchild.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Peter Fairchild. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. So he swiped second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Chavez at second with 2 down. Fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 4-2. Spencer Watkins takes over to start the 6th inning. on the mound.
Number 80, Spencer Watkins.
Stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Marcos Pinheiro is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 32, Marcos.
Solomon Acevedo will also enter as he takes over at third base. Mahoney is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field. Domingo Herrera is also into the game as he takes over at short. Kevin Merrill is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second.
Number 23, Kevin Merrill.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's down.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Grant Levine.
So the next to bat will be Grant Levine, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. He's set. Here it comes.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Ripped down the line. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 30, Duncan Robinson.
So next to hit is Duncan Robinson, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Next to stand in is Willie Abreu.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Two out with the man at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now a throw over to first. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Lawrence Reno would be next. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Houston, but they still lead this one 4-2. And now in the box, Kevin Merrill is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
Kevin Merrill.
Now here's the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. Hadley has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now to bat, Domingo Herrera as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First offering.
Ball, that's out.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The 2-1 home.
Ball, that's okay.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back, the catcher, Tuesday.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Ross Houston. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Levine has a play. And that will end the inning. Giants down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Tanner Tully is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 73, Tanner Tully.
Now to the plate, Lawrence Reno. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Reno is a native of the Virgin Islands in the Caribbean. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Houston is after it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Next to dig in, Nolan Flanagan. First pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Wendell Hadley. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Count. Here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Outside 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now it'll be Lane Anthony, who bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
No balls and a strike to count. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mahoney is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop,
Striding in for Houston, Jamari Baylor. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's him.
And he lays off there 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom half of the inning here in Detroit. Get up and stretch. It's the Astros 4 and the Giants 2. Digging in will be Solomon Acevedo. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, outside.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
3-0 now.
Yeah, we're down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sidney Verhoeven stands in as he looks at a called strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Acevedo on at first, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
High in the air out to center field. Makepeace will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, left fielder, Drew Mahoney.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Sam Vance enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Drew Mahoney will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. From the belt, the pitch, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Rafael Diaz is on deck. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate now, Rafael Diaz. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Next to bat for the Giants, Tanner Tully. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First things first, here's a throw over. Back in standing. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he misses again, 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Hey, 3-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The 3-1 pitch.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Here's a look over to first. Runners back. Now the 3-2 pitch. Clips the inside corner for strike 3. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back for more from Detroit after this. Giants leave a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jerome Makepeace. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Grant Levine.
Now to the plate, here is Grant Levine. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. A ball and a strike, the count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-1.
2-1.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. And with a runner on here, it would appear that they're going to have to let the pitcher take his hacks because they've burned up all their remaining position players. At the plate, Sam Vance. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Popped him up. Verhoeven is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Willie Abreu.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Willie Abreu. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. A ball that's carrying. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Gilbert Siri enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 45, Gilbert Siri.
Into the box now, Lawrence Reno, as he'll look at a breaking ball that
A
missed.
programming note. At about 9:30 p.m. or so I'll be over on Twitch doing week 1 of World Racing League over there.
Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
http://twitch.tv/MISTZEROTHERO007___.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And stepping in, Nolan Flanagan. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. First offering.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Reno leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And there's ball two now. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. And again a throw, and the runner back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 3-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Astros plate two on the two-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the eighth. It's the Astros 6 and the Giants 2. Aaron Fossas is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 31, Aaron Fossas.
Stepping up is Marcos Pinheiro, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Pinheiro.
High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman, Kevin Merrill.
Next, here is Kevin Merrill. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball
Here's a
one.
breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Liner toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Domingo.
Stepping in once again is Domingo Herrera. 2 away here in the eighth, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now the first pitch.
That's out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-2 lined into right center. A great at-bat there. That's a base hit. The throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
To the plate now, Ross Houston. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2-0 count. The pitch. Line drive to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder Wendell Hadley. He's set, and the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. To the left side, but it's well foul. Siri, it's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Popped him up. Verhoeven in foul ground. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Lane Anthony.
Now into the box, Lane Anthony. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Two and 2 count. Here it comes.
3-2.
Jamari Baylor is on deck. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A pitch out, the throw, and even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
The 1-0.
Ball.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Outstanding range on display that time, and here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did, and then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Standing in now, Jerome Makepeace.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Down 1-1.
Shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Anthony on third with 2 out. In the air, down the line and left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Astros lead this one 6-2. Sixto Mondesi will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 44, Sixto Mondesi.
All set for the bottom of the and standing in as the rookie third baseman, Solomon Acevedo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Mondesi, originally from the state of Missouri, he was an 8th round selection back in 2017.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Misses. Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped at third. Now another 2-2.
We got 3-2.
Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
So now to the plate, Sidney Verhoeven, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One ball, one strike to count. The 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Here now the 2-2. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Abreu is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Drew.
Striding in is Drew Mahoney, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, one strike.
Mahoney, just a 19-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-1.
Ball. 2-2 now.
Throw over to first, just keeping him close. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runner at first here, one man out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about him. In now, Rafael Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home.
Aye. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Last strike here for the Giants. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Full count now. 3-2. Ready? Now the payoff pitch. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Houston Astros took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Duncan Robinson pitches well enough to get the W. Patrick Flaherty couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs to 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes.